What's good, y'all? It's your girl, A to the N to the G to the E to the F to the B L U. What? A to the N to the G to the E to the F to the B L U. Angel Blue. And we back with another video, y'all. So today, listen, your girl has been diving into Little Mix, okay, reacting to their songs. First, I found out about Jade first, okay, because the girl, Jade is that girl and forever will be that girl, okay? Jade, Leanne, Jessie, Perry, they're all amazing artists, y'all, okay? So listen, I heard that, I start seeing 4, then I start seeing 3, okay? Like, what is going on? So today, all right, we are going to be reacting to Little Mix, Blackfishing, and the girl group's Hardship. So I don't know what happened with Jessie in the group. There's been a lot of comments on my YouTube saying, oh, this is not. So my girl Vanessa in a building, she said react to this video, and that's what we're doing right now. We're live on Twitch, okay? So listen, y'all need to follow the Twitch so your comments can pop up and I can actually see them and talk to you guys on there, and you can see live reactions. We be doing like 4, 5, 6 videos together, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, all right, but let's get right into this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, tell your aunties, your uncles, nieces, nephew, or body in the film to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. But we actually have a comment to read right now. Let me see. It says, Jessie hair is naturally curly, though it has always been curly. She said that she wanted a wig that would emulate her actual hair. Prior to this live stream, a day or so prior, some probably fake DMs from Leanne were leaked by an influencer that said that Jessie was a horrible person, and that instead of reacting to boys, that influence should instead call her out for being blackfish. Whoa, I can't believe Jessie is. Oh, I already read that. DMs aren't 100% true. Keep that in mind. Okay, well, listen, so this is some recent news about Jessie. Oh my gosh, y'all. No, and Jessie is the best dancer, in my opinion. Perry. Okay, let's get into this, y'all. We got so much to do. All right, let's go. Here we go. Woo, this is crazy, y'all. I believe that they're fake too. Dang.
That's actually not a funny joke to make, remembering that I already filmed this video once and my mic was off the whole time, so I had to film it again.
Girl, I felt that so much, y'all. That actually happened to me a couple of times too. Like, what?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Unless this is your first time seeing me, then hi.
Hey girl.
My name is Jasmine Zaid. If you don't know, I am a music business student and music industry personage who makes pop culture videos here on my YouTube channel, and concert vlogs and music reactions and everything of the sort. So
period.
If you want to join me, I think it's a great idea. I'd love to see your face again, hypothetically. Before
Let's
I jump
subscribe
into this
to my
video,
girl.
I want to give you guys the literal most annoying disclaimer known to humankind. I'm so sorry, because every single YouTuber on the face of the earth says this all the time, but I am getting over sickness, so if I sound a little funky, then I apologize. I went to Florida on a trip for a few days, and while I was down there, I ended up getting a cold. I don't have COVID. I promise I don't have COVID. I just have a really bad cold.
It's crazy that we gotta say that now. Like, I don't have COVID, y'all. I'm just sick. Like, people be mad
over, so I sound a little bit congested.
Girl, me too.
Sorry.
I feel you.
But anyways, all those things aside, today's video that we're going to be doing comes from a recent series of events that I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware of, and if you're not, then this video will be a really big help. Today we're going to be talking about Little Mix and Jessie Nelson, Nicki Minaj, and the current case of blackfishing accusations, a little bit about why Jessie left, and a little bit about Little Mix's hardships in general, because all these things sort of domino into each other, and you'll see what I mean when we get into it.
That's kind of crazy. Okay, so this is going to tell me everything that happened, because I remember you guys were telling me about a Nicki Minaj video, something Jessie went on I don't know what happened, a live stream. So I guess they're going to tell it about it now. Usually Jones Little Mix in the 10-year Mega Mix. I've suggested it so much, but I love when you start discovering Little Mix. Okay, I got you. I'm going to screenshot it. When I screenshot it, that means I got you locked in, okay?
Just also like to cover current events on my channel in music, so this is a current event, that's why I'm covering it. It's gonna be an absolute roller coaster, but aren't my videos always?
Oh man, Little Mix the girl. When was this film?
So
3 years ago.
Little Mix is a previously 4, now 3-piece girl band comprised of members Perry Edwards, Leanne Pinnock, Jade Thirlwall, and formerly Jessie Nelson, who split from the group in 2020. All 4 of them auditioned for the X Factor UK in 2011, initially as solo artists.
I'm Leanne. I'm
Jessie,
Jade, Beowulf, and Perry Edward.
But they failed like the early stages, and so they were put into 2 separate girl groups initially, actually. There was one girl group with Perry and Jessie in it and some other girls, and then the other girl group was Jade and Leanne and some other girls, and that was another girl group. Those girl groups didn't work out either, and they didn't manage to make it to the judges' houses, but they decided to pull all 4 of the girls from those 2 girl groups and form originally what was called Rhythm Mix, but they later ended up getting into a legal battle with a brand that already had the name, so they had to change their band name to...
She know all the details. She know everything. Period. She said they got to a legal battle. Listen, this is what she going to school for, so I'm here for it. I'll touch on everything, haha, but not too much in depth. Okay.
Little Mix. As a group, Little Mix did absolutely amazingly on the X Factor UK. They proved not only a really strong talent that we haven't seen in a while for a girl group at the time, but they also proved that they had a really, really good chemistry with each other that was very apparent in everything that they did on the show together, and it really appealed to audiences in the UK. People really liked them. They ended up winning the show, the first girl group in history to ever do so.
The winner of the X Factor 2011 is Little Mix.
They went on to sign...
I'm over here acting like I ain't know they won. I'm just like, like I just feel it. Like I've never seen no girl group. When you what's it called? American Got Talent? I don't even remember what it's called, but yeah, I've never seen that. So here for the Little Mix concept sub on the YouTube and reaches J and we're now following on. Period. Thank you so much, Amy. It's Jade's now boyfriend that made them have to change their name. Are you serious? It's Jade's boyfriend? Or it's X Factor and Journey on YouTube. Someone made one. I recommended that they get creation some performance with mentors, the vocals. Okay, period.
A record deal with Psycho in the UK and then Columbia Records in the USA. They released 5 albums under them called DNA, Salute, Get Weird, Glory Days, and then LM5. And then around the LM5 era is when they split from Psycho in 2019 and ended up signing with RCA Records.
And somebody said, would I do a Little Mix reaction on here? Heck yeah. So comment down a Little Mix album reaction. So comment what album y'all would want me to see. I'll just dedicate that stream to Little Mix, and yeah, we'll do that. Period. We have a whole Little Mix party and stuff like that. Yeah.
Instead, which is where they released their 6th
we need an LM5.
album, Confetti.
Oh, okay, LM5. Y'all comment down below, y'all. LM5
that have broken records for their sale of over $94 million just in concert earnings, which is fucking insane. They have a gorgeous little pretty collection of MTV Europe Awards, iHeartRadio Awards, Teen Choice Awards, and of course 3
we
awards,
could do all of them.
one of which was for Best Group in 2021, which was a huge milestone goal for them that they accomplished because they were the first girl group to ever win it, and that was something they really wanted for themselves. They talked about it in interviews all the time, and then they pulled it off, and it was long overdue. Like everyone jumped, everyone moved when that happened because it was long overdue. They created their own TV show called Little Mix The Search, which if you don't know is a British reality music competition.
What? They've created their own TV. Oh, they was not playing. Yes, Little Mix. That's what I'm talking about. They like, we're not just a group, honey. We got more layers to us too. Yeah.
And they also recently had wax figures made to be put in the iconic, ever so famous Wax Museum out of Tussauds in London, which is a little bit of a you made it kind of thing when you get asked to come and make the wax figure. So that was a big moment for them. They're ranked in the top 10 most played female artists of the century on UK radio, but they're also ranked in the top 10 of the 20 most played female artists of the century in general anywhere, which is crazy. They were the first UK girl group to ever have 5 top 5 studio albums. They've gone certified. Y'all need to tell me what performance this is because I need to react to that ASAP. Silver, gold,
they look
and platinum
absolutely good.
In
this one too.
Countries several times, and they had the biggest week of chart sales for any UK act.
Oh, I love
this. They're the girl group with the most platinum singles in the UK. They've sold over 60 million records, and they have broken several records set by the Spice Girls, who are of course the big UK girl group before them. But they've also managed to break some of Destiny's Child's records. They've been named.
They don't broke Destiny's Child records too. That's how you know you lit for real, bro. That's crazy. Why am I just finding out about Little Mix? Like was it not this on this side of America? Like, hello? This is an amazing group. Like, I should have known about them. What the heck? That's crazy. You should react to Secret Love, the live version from Little Mix. It's so beautiful. I got you. I'm a screenshot this as well. I be listening to y'all. Oh, snap. I'm over here dropping my phone. I be listening to y'all. I just be screenshotting so I can remember. So yeah, if y'all want me, comment down below, y'all. Even to y'all on YouTube, comment down below in the comments. I listen to y'all. It might take some time, but I got y'all. I'm listening. I promise.
The girl group of our modern era.
Got zero promo in the USA. Exactly. I didn't hear about it.
With that legacy. But with that legacy, though, it will also be remembered how Little Mix was so unafraid to call out white male dominance, bigotry in the industry, sexism, the lack of industry diversity in general, racism, all during their time in the spotlight, which is actually a huge part of conversations that have been taking place about them over the last few months to a year.
They could have been huge, literally. Literally. Oh my gosh, our sweet melody, y'all told me to react to that. I said, girl, hold on now. They ate that down.
I think we all know, especially in today's landscape of music, that things are always hard behind the scenes. If I can even say hard. I feel like that's a major understatement here when we're talking about industry issues. It's beyond hard. It's like...
Nope, I have not.
Like Boulder Solid. It's giving The Rock Johnson.
I gotta do that too. No.
But we've gotten to a point where
what did she say?
Behind the scenes Johnson. You know what I mean? Like Boulder Solid. It's giving The Rock Johnson. You know what I mean?
No.
But we've gotten to a point where the behind the scenes stuff in music and entertainment in general is a lot less behind. Of course, regular music consumers and the public could never understand the extent and entirety of what is going on behind these closed doors, but it's becoming increasingly more common over time to pay attention and for the artists themselves to call out these wrongdoing. This is strongly true for Little Mix. Little Mix has gone through a lot in their time as musicians, especially because they're a group of women, particularly, which
listen, just a woman in general, it's like so much harder for us. Like, oh my gosh, like we're still living in the old days, y'all, when the woman's supposed to do this and that. So it's harder for a woman to, and it's a group of women. Oh heck no.
Really,
at least they got
definitely talked about this before, like I said, in the Rise and Fall of music. But Jade has opened up about how the girls were instructed.
Little Mix spoken candidly about the difficulties they faced in the music industry, from being told by their US team to flirt with influential music figures to get their music played over there, to being told to stay away from the writing from writing their own music with ASOS magazine. Are you serious? And this is exactly how the music industry is. You as a woman, you have to use your body, not your talent. Like, you have to use your body. It's like a sex symbol, and it's really crazy and it's really sad, because like you can be the most talented person in the world, but if you're not doing this and you're not doing that, honey, it don't matter. And that's crazy. I became the biggest fan of Little Mix in 2018. They were the first group really that I found myself starting and standing. See, that's how you know, like for real. And they were literally so talented. Psycho did the same thing to Cher Lloyd too. Really? Wow, that's crazy. That's sad. Like, that's literally sick. Go flirt with a person that's, in the USA too. Did I say that? Oh, the US team, by their US team. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. They told Cher to flirt with Justin Bieber. Wow. That's sad, man. It's literally sad.
Men if they want radio play. They've been the subject of like weird laziness and like sabotage. For example, their team, for whatever reason, refused to sell one of their albums in US stores, which is a huge market for money.
This pissing me off, y'all. This pissing me off. Like, what?
And exposure. They're also eligible for multiple platinum certifications here in the US, but their team is not paying for the plaque, so those certifications are just kind of sitting around collecting cobwebs. They've gotten in several disputes with over wanting more control.
Yo, hold up. Because listen, y'all, like I said, I am like literally starting to dive into this, y'all. Simon, I didn't know. Oh my gosh, y'all. I think I found this out last stream. Simon is this guy in braids, in Jade's Brit performance. The big guy is Simon. Like, wait, I did not know that Simon was such the evil villain in this whole situation. Like Simon from American Idol. Like, what? What the heck? Boo, Simon Cowell, boo. Oh, Simon Cowell's record. Oh, they were under him. Okay, hate him so much. Like, for real, what the heck? Mind you, it's so crazy. I was just talking. That is so crazy. I just went to my church, and a lady, she was like, I watch American Idol and all of this stuff like that, but I hate Simon. I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like, she was, mind you, she's like 80 years old, and she was like, I hate Simon so bad, because she always told me, oh, you need to try it for American Idol and all that stuff. But she was like, don't go, because Simon he is horrible. He's just, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. Selling my soul to, wow, they have a song about Simon called Not a Pop Song. Ooh, I gotta react to that. Okay. No, the character represents the music industry. However, the song is primarily about Jade's. Oh, okay, got you. It's not from me, Simon. Line is on BGT. Jade's line in It Girl 2. Listen, y'all, we are finding out the details right now, okay, honey? Because, like, what? This is crazy. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's go.
Control over their own music, but not being taken seriously as musicians, getting in these spats because they're not having enough control. They've even been, like, discouraged from writing their own music, even though they do. But people try to discourage them on their team from writing their own music and just kind of taking what's being given to them. They've struggled with being, like I said, not only over-controlled, but overworked. They've had to get used to this culture of recording an album, releasing it, doing promo, going on tour, while on tour, immediately writing and recording the next album without any kind of pause in between, which we as music consumers and fans and stans have been conditioned to think is normal. Not really anymore. People kind of realize it.
That's the part. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you just go from album to album. Where's the next album coming out? Like, do y'all know how long it really takes to make an album? Like, what? This is crazy. I don't do what Simon says. Oh, I thought that. Oh, I don't do what Simon says is from Little Mix's song. It's not a song, not a pop song. Wait, what? That's the name of the song? I don't do what Simon says. I don't do what Simon.
That workload is weird. And it was also discovered that Little Mix was being, like, suspiciously underpaid for the things that they're doing, and that was another huge part of their dispute with their old team. And I also think a lot of these things is why Little Mix has seen a little bit of a struggle to break into the United States or even North America in general.
Probably,
as big as they have the potential to. And this is something I could honestly go on and on about forever. I feel like a lot of mixers would agree. Little Mix is clearly and obviously the biggest girl group in the UK right now, and they have been for a long time, pretty much their whole career. But they've been together doing these hugely successful things for a decade now without stepping into an American market like they have the potential to. Not that they aren't big.
Yes, because I just said that. Like, I never heard of them over here. Like, what the heck? Like, they're amazing. Listen, first of all, we don't even have a lot of girl groups nowadays. So the fact that I didn't hear about them is crazy. This is crazy. Especially Simon been over here. Why they ain't come over here with them? Like, what? Wow, this girl that you're reacting to has so much knowledge on Little Mix, and she isn't even from the UK. That's awesome. Not for real. Like, she know the details from this. Like, oh, the song is called Not a Pop Song. Got you. Okay, got it. Yeah, we definitely got to react to that. Like, yeah.
Big here. I don't want anyone to think that that's what I'm saying, because they do have a presence here. Absolutely. They've been multiple, like, musically and then TikTok trends throughout time, like their songs and stuff. They do have songs that have been played on American radio here. I would hear songs like Black Magic, shout out to my ex, on American radio. They've won big name awards here, and they have charted well here several times too. But like I said, just not to their fullest potential. We have seen so many other groups based in other countries literally just break out in North America like nothing we've ever seen before. One Direction did it. BTS did it. Even Blackpink did it. Completely taking over.
Look at that. Even Blackpink did it. Like, I'm like, I heard of Blackpink. I've never reacted to. I do have to react to BTS because people have been saying that, react to BTS. But, like, these are people that are not from here, but we know about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Little Mix should have been in that as well. I've been a fan of Little Mix since 2012, me being a US mix. Wow, see? It's like you got to search the web for them. Like, what the heck? There's a rumor that the company didn't like the album that they made one time, so they had to throw it out. Oh, that just pissed me off just so bad. Like, as an artist, I write my work. I write my songs, y'all. If somebody threw my music away, like, what? Do you this might work. Nah, bro. I don't care what, and this is why I want to be an independent artist and I don't want to be signed to nobody, because you have so much control over your life. Like, it's not even about the talent anymore. Like I said, it's just about, oh, you do this, you do that. Like, it's so sad,
invading,
yo. It really is.
and becoming completely inescapable everywhere. But Little Mix has not like that. And it's confusing because those girls are extremely marketable. If you're a regular viewer of mine, you know how much I love marketability and marketing and music marketing and brands and aesthetic. Like that's a song to me. That's a sweet, sweet melody.
Sweet melody.
So
I got you.
They're extremely marketable.
Look, y'all, I got it because we literally just reacted to Sweet Melody last stream. And it went, oh, I love that song. Blue, do you have any music out at the moment? Yes, I do have music out at the moment, honey, on Apple Music. Just type in Angel Blue and you'll see all my music up there. Okay, I am working on some new songs so I could drop like a project and stuff like that with some music videos, all of that good stuff. Yes, and I do have a music channel. It's Angel Blue Music. Okay, but all my stuff will be in my bio on my Twitch. You'll see it. Also a bit unrelated, but linking back to the hate words towards them being women, when they filmed the music video for Strip, a UK TV presenter named Piers Morgan began to hate publicly on them using their bodies and got into a lot of beef between Piers and LM. Little Mix wrote a song about, so that's where the song what's it called? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Wasabi, about the news and stuff came like that. The tour version was insane. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll give it a listen. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. It's more like an R&B feel and stuff like that. I'm like more R&B. But listen, your girl is going to the pop side. Like pop music is like one of my favorite music. So I am going to pop all of that stuff. Yeah. My next project is going to be, it's going to be given. Thank you guys for supporting. Period. Yes.
Marketable. They have great chemistry that's so authentic. It's just like, it doesn't seem robotic at all. They have great music, a great style, a cohesive style. So why aren't they breaking out super huge in North America? Not only, like I said,
why don't we hear
to flirt if they want radio play. Of course they're not going to do that. So wait, they get
I'm trying to pronounce it. Wasserby. Oh, Wasserby. I just feel like I'm not doing that no more, because somebody had put me on Instagram and I was stuttering on Lady Gaga's thing, and it was real bad.
Their team letting those platinum certifications collect dust, not selling physical copies of their albums in the US, which is not their fault. When I say them, I mean their team, not the girls.
Their team.
But also they don't get promo here. Their US team does not promo them here like they should be. They don't do like cool projects here. They don't tour here. Every time they were supposed to tour here, it always ended up being canceled and they just don't come. They don't do any like mainstream US talk shows and things like that really garner up a lot of exposure.
Wow.
It's just Little Mix fans, mixers, who are essentially putting in all the work for them.
So it's really just Little Mix. So that's why I say you just gotta find them on the internet, or maybe be in the UK to know who these are. Like for US people, like how did you guys find Little Mix? Like how did you guys find? Like I really want to know. Like was y'all watching UK Got Talent? Like what was it? Oh, I'm still saying it wrong. Stop. Wait, Wasabi. No, Wasabi. Oh, what? This is embarrassing. Okay, don't be clipping me, y'all. I hope y'all don't know how to clip, because this is embarrassing. Wasabi. What? That's what I said. Wasabi. Oh, wasabi. No, wasabi. 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 Oh, wasabi. Wasabi. Calm down. Yes, wasabi. The mixers were truly an army back in the day. There was truly a true army. Oh yeah. Their debut and music video was not on YouTube. That's how I found them. Oh, got it. Okay, so you found it from their music video. Y'all comment down below too. I want to know, where did y'all find them? Yes. Oh, okay. I said wasabi. What? Oh, fuck. Forgot it again. I'm gonna have it the next time we react to it. Okay, guys. Don't stop. Don't even do it. I'm from England and I voted so many times for them to win. In the final of the X Factor, when they won, I was so happy. Like, I felt that too. First of all, you was in England, so you know. What? That's crazy. Correct. Thank y'all. I forgot again. So don't give me no claps. Been a fan ever since. Period. See, like X Factor. Yup. Jade kept popping up on my feed, and I was like, "Who is this gorgeous?" And that's how I found Jade. That's literally how I found Jade. She just popped up. I'm like, girl, she got angel wings and everything. I was like, oh, she look interesting. Let me give her a look. And then that's how I got to Little Mix. It's not like Little Mix just popped up or anything. Jade popped up first, and then Little Mix, like, yeah, it's crazy. I found out about them in 2015 when they released Black Magic. And here I'm in the UK. Okay, period. Okay, I gotta check out more of these songs. Like, yeah.
Team. And thank God for that. Let me say, thank God for that. Fandoms and fangirls are the backbone of the music industry. I will die on that hill. And it's like, I'm a music industry, like, novice. I've been a music business student for about a year and a half-ish now. Fangirl my whole life. Starting to get a few music industry internships now. Talking to industry professionals. Slowly clawing my way up the ladder. But even still, I feel like I could sign on to work for Little Mix and break them into the United States.
See, look, maybe look, you never know, y'all. You never know. She probably gonna get Little Mix over here in the US. Like, I wonder if they're being more known over here. Like, I mean, I found out about them, and y'all, I don't know a lot, okay? Like, at all. Like, a lot of music artists and stuff like that. Like, I don't know a lot of music artists because, yeah. But yeah, I'm so glad Jade is slowly growing as a solo artist. Yeah, she's amazing, y'all. Oh my gosh. Angel of my dreams, I will always love you and hate you, you don't care. I love that song. It's so beautiful. Okay, you should react to their song Touch Soon. It's one of the best spots. Okay, period. Look at the chat moving, y'all. See, this is where y'all need to be on Twitch so I could be talking to y'all, all that stuff. I hope you had a lot more subscribers on YouTube since reacting to Little Mix. Yeah, Little Mix, the mixers was in the building. The alphas was in the building. Oh yeah, yes, definitely. Oh my gosh, anyone agree with the motivate as is underrated? Period. I gotta react to that. Yeah.
So easily. I feel like someone sitting here watching my video right now could sign on to work with Little Mix and break them into the United States.
I got y'all. Look. I put y'all on a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Got like 20k views on this little who was Little Mix. I think that was Jade. But yeah, listen, if you on my channel, I got 7,000 subscribers. So look, 7,000 people. Well, I don't know about all 7 of them, but majority of them came and yeah, they can see it. So it's right here.
Feel like all it would take is just like one mainstream like appearance or performance. Like throw them on Carpool Karaoke, like put them on Late Late, get them a performance on Jimmy Fallon, perform at the AMAs.
Yes,
that kind of exposure would just wake
Jimmy Fallon
up so
definitely
many people, and they'd be like, yeah. Add some tour dates here.
Yes.
Come perform here. Like, go get their music put in a regular rotation on a big radio station like Z100 New York or something.
Hello? Like, we would have been... Bro, I promise you, if they would have came to the U.S., I'm pretty sure that Little Mix has a lot of U.S. fans. Like, comment down below right now if you are from the U.S. and you know about Little Mix. Okay? I feel like a lot of U.S. fans would love to go see Little Mix. Shoot, if they was here, I would have went to go see him too. I would have vlogged the whole process for y'all. And that's what I did for Baby Monster and stuff like that. And they're all the way across the country. And I just went there, and I'm like, but they're amazing. And the same thing with Little Mix. Like, I think the U.S. would have paid top dollar for them. Okay? Period. I'm from Turkey, and their song called Little Me, released in 2013, is still so popular. Oh, wow. See? It's just about where's it going. That's when I started to stand them. Okay. Why did this remind me of Leanne's TikTok? I gotta follow her on TikTok. They had me doing the Kids Choice Awards, the disrespect. Hey, yo. That's... Ed, no.
in LA, like a regular playlist, go buy those plaques for their platinum certification.
They had a salute to our news, but they canceled it.
They're supposed to. They just truly already have what it takes, and that's a whole lot of money that you're just sitting on.
Okay.
I thought the swim MFers liked money. What's going on? But people always have to punish women, use them only for certain things, try to take control over them, and then sabotage them when it doesn't work. But the lows here.
Happy Women's History Month this March, y'all. We're in 2025 and women still ain't getting the respect they deserve.
That we're talking about for this group don't just begin and end with
don't
white
get me
male
started,
dominance
y'all.
And industry sexism, unfortunately. You guys may know, I've definitely touched on this briefly before, but the former member Jessie has struggled since the beginning of the X Factor with being relentlessly fat shamed and cyberbullied throughout her entire career, and it became this reoccurring problem for her.
So this is the whole talk about, you know, Jessie and all of that stuff. Like, this is going, oh my gosh. Some of the stuff that we were talking about on our on the last stream was like crazy, because I'm just like still finding out about, I think it was the introduction to Little Mix. That's what we did. And just finding out about what's going on with Jessie was like super sad to me, y'all. Super sad to me. I think that I don't know the details. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But from the information that I received from that last stream, yeah, okay, it was crazy. What's the name? I love one of your reactions where you was pronouncing Leanne. Bro, yo, I promise, like, I feel like when I get big and stuff like that, people gonna put a compilation videos of me messing up people names, because like the way I be messing, that's why I'm like, I'm so sorry, y'all, in advance. I'm so sorry. I just love how you laugh when you get things wrong. You don't say, I can't take myself serious, because like, bro, I already know I'm messing up. That's why I say it before I even started. Leanne put out a TikTok recently where she was in a restaurant in Turkey and they recognized her and played literally, oh, that's so cute, and she was eating alone, so it was all the more, oh gosh, and she would just eat. That is awkward, I ain't gonna lie.
She opened up about all of this in a very candid documentary called Odd One Out, and it touches on her mental health, body image, cyberbullying, and the misery that she was constantly forced to face while she was in a girl group.
7 in 10 young people have experienced cyberbullying. I was one of them, and it completely ruined my life. It's me telling my story of online trolling and the online trolling that I suffered in the first 5 years of Little Mix.
She basically shares her story of like working in this
real.
pub and seeing the X Factor on TV and thinking that she'd like to do it, so going to audition as a solo artist, getting put in the band, winning the show, and then essentially living a fairy tale in reverse. Because it's like, sure, she had this dream that was coming true, but then along the way, people were constantly criticizing her looks and telling her in a variety of ways that she doesn't deserve.
First of all, I don't see nothing wrong. Like, what are they criticizing? She's absolutely beautiful. What are you criticizing about her looks? Like, I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. I don't get it. Best way to be. I'm still crying. How you see? I ain't gonna try to pronounce it again. That's why I just be quiet when I said that.
Deserve to live. The documentary is truly hard to watch. I've seen it, but it's also very eye-opening. It brings you straight to reality about fame and the consequences of it, and how cruel people truly can be. Jessie shares a lot, very openly and honestly, about starvation, depression, mental health, even suicide attempts.
Y'all comment down below if y'all would like me to react to that. I'm gonna just get my tissue box. If y'all really want that, I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna get my tissue box, because I already know, like, the fame ain't all just fame, bro. It's more than fame. It's literally like, bro, it's crazy. Like, it's not even about the talent. Like I said, people all over the world are evil, bro. They will talk to you, just say anything, and then have like a blank profile, and that's because they probably got bullied. Like, it's crazy. I sent you a DM with the link to Jessie's documentary about the bullying. Oh, okay. Similar to ABC or RBC. Okay, they're very strict with copyright. Oh, okay, got you. I'll send you another. Yes, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Miriam. All right.
And a lot of the things that she touches on in Odd One Out directly explain why she had to leave Little Mix. She's recently talked about, falling out of love with Little Mix's music and feeling like there wasn't much heart in it anymore because of the things she was being given. And on top of that, she always felt like the odd one out, hence the documentary title, having to wear different clothes and different colors because she's too insecure to wear what everyone else is wearing and being really singled out. And then she also admitted that she started to feel like people on their team just straight up hated her and didn't want her to be there. She said, certain people on my team didn't care. She comes to a stop. I'm not talking about the girls. There were people on my team who knew how I was feeling and didn't give a shit. They just weren't bothered. She means management? Yep. There was an energy when I walked into a room. I felt there were certain people on my team who just didn't want me to be there.
When you feel that energy, I don't want to be nowhere where I'm not received. I don't want to be nowhere where it's funny energy when I'm walking into the room. Like, what? I came here off of my talent. I came here to achieve my dreams. And you looking at me like you just hate me because, and it's probably because maybe the world was hating on her. So they're like, oh, let me just dive into it. They don't care. Bro, this music industry is sick, bro. That's why I always say when I make it out there, I don't want to make it all the way to the top. Like, I want to make it to the top, but independently. I don't want no label. I don't want no money. I'm gonna have my thing, my kingdom right here, and then that's it. Like, I don't want, because with all of that extra stuff, it's evil. It comes with it. Like, no, I don't want it. It's not even about the talent no more, y'all. The music is gone. It's about a business. Well, it is about business, but you can't even enjoy singing or dancing or whatever, rapping, whatever the music industry is about. Let me see. Even after the documentary, people still don't get it, making names out of the clips. I know somebody just said that Jesse's about to have twins, and they were talking to her, and then they said that she was going into complications. We talked about that in the last live stream. Not so funny. In 24, Jessie plus Little Mix performed on single X Factor, and Jessie started in her documentary that she starved herself for weeks to make her look oh my gosh, and look, what's the name, she starved herself for weeks to make herself look skinny. And after the performances, literally celebs commented on how Little Mix had a chubster in the group and called it pink and mix. Are you serious? That is so sad, bro. That is literally sad, bro. That is crazy. The devil is a liar. And listen, you gotta like literally block out the hate, bro. Man, you know how many people was talking about me? Bro. And honestly, it used to get to me, but at the end of the day, it don't get to me no more because I don't care. Because I'm that girl regardless. If you telling me or not, all right, period. But
so,
still,
Jessie and her mom
that's
agreed
crazy.
that her mental health comes first, and she had to go after she had a panic attack on a music video set and realized that she couldn't go on anymore. All of this bullying, all this pressure to be quote unquote like her bandmates really left her at like her own personal rock bottom, and she didn't want to do it anymore. I think comparing herself to the other members of Little Mix is a huge thing that Jessie struggled with, that sort of dominoed into a lot of other things, and you'll get what I mean as we steamroll ahead here. But Jessie wanted to be a solo artist in the first place, you know, and she didn't want to be in no group. To be put in this girl group, and then started to feel like she couldn't measure up to them.
And Jessie can sing her behind off. Jessie can sing her behind off. So to, you know, she said I wanted to be a solo or whatever like that. So I mean, I get it. It's like you want to be a solo artist and now you're being put into a group. It's kind of like you might feel like it's diminishing or whatever yourself. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to take a step backwards to, and I don't even feel like that was a step backwards, but it might have been in her eyes because it's like, oh, now I'm being put in a girl group because it doesn't seem like I'm good enough by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it could be like that. Jessie was talking about cyberbullying led her to try Jade. They tell Jade she's getting fat. They tell Jade she's getting fat, bro. Jade is a perfect size, bro. The fact that they're making freckles, wow. They tell Leanne her struggles are insignificant because she's a light-skinned black woman, and she doesn't go through the same struggle as the dark and kind of. Oh boy, like that's a whole even other conversation, yo. People are just they want you to be in this perfect world. They want you to be perfect, and nobody's perfect up in here. Okay, everybody has insecurities, and that's what makes us all beautiful. I mean, not insecurities. All of us has flaws, and that's what makes us beautiful. And they're not even flaws; they're just us. That just makes us individual. Okay. None of the girls wanted to be in a group. So none of the girls wanted to be in the group. Jade was particularly in a vocal about not seeing herself in the group when they were on X Factor. As much as I love Jessie, though, I don't really think realizing Boys as her debut was the best idea. Totally agree. Oh boy, YouTube, y'all gotta come in the chat, okay? Y'all gotta come in the chat. Y'all can comment down in this chat too, okay? But it's not live. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta follow the Twitch so y'all can be live, especially when we do the Little Mix reaction. I said Little Mix live. The album reaction. Oh yeah, y'all definitely gotta be in the building.
And I definitely think that's one of the hardest parts about fame, but especially being in a group.
Yeah,
famous. And Jessie actually
being compared to other
She said,
girls.
I would be very shocked to hear of any band where everyone felt equal. I don't think that's possible because you're always going to get compared.
Yep.
Who they think looks better, who they think sings better. Yep. There's always going to be one person that people think is weaker. But even so,
literally, it's every group. That's every group. Every group, y'all. Every group.
Other members of Little Mix have sort of always been very supportive of her, and that's very easy to see. You could always tell they cared about her and each other. Like I said, they seem
chemistry, like I was about to say that.
To be very uplifting,
genuine.
They tried to look after Jessie the best that they could. They've all talked about this. We've seen it firsthand in videos. But Jessie just had this sort of bad habit of projecting these insecurities onto her bandmates, and also, you know, trying to downplay their own insecurities to make her seem worse.
And that's crazy. That's sad. You don't do that to people. Like, these are people real lives. Like, just because you're in the fame and all of that stuff, it doesn't mean that, you know, these are people who are really going through stuff. Okay, what times do you usually go on live, just so I don't miss it? So my times usually change up. Like Thursday, my school, my students, they have to go sing somewhere, so I might be on Twitch a little bit earlier. Like, I might be on Twitch like 12 o'clock 1 p.m. okay, on this Thursday. But I'll let y'all know. I always post on my thank you, Mirren. Dang, I can't even get it out, bro. I usually post on my Instagram story, so follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is I am Angel Blue, A-N, so I'm gonna spell it IAMANGELBLU. Okay, so it'll be on my story, just so y'all know too, on YouTube as well. But I do, thank you, Mirren, it's usually 3 p.m., 5 p.m., or 7 p.m. okay, and it's for a few hours. Thank you, Mirren. Okay, today was 3 p.m. Yeah, today was a 3 p.m. live stream. Okay, yeah. Betrayal. But I'm gonna let y'all know I might be on Twitch earlier Thursday. I want you guys to
know, first of all, before we get into any of this, that it's not my intention to undermine anything that Jessie has been through. I know that this is such an abrupt turn from the thing that we were just talking about, like how are you gonna talk about her issues and then 180 into how she's done things wrong. I know that's abrupt. But regardless of who she is as a human being and the things that she's done wrong, she doesn't deserve to be fat shamed and bullied across the internet. And
I barely do 7 p.m. I really only did 7 p.m. one time, so you don't even have to worry about that, okay? So 7 p.m., we're probably not going to do 7 p.m. probably, unless it's like an emergency. But I usually do 3 p.m., 5 p.m., or earlier. So, yeah.
So under pressure that she can't function. Of course not. Her problematic behavior does not suddenly erase her struggles, but her struggles also don't excuse her problematic behavior.
Yep.
It goes both ways. It's really simple.
So this is like the Nicki Minaj situation.
Jade and Leanne really tried their best to keep Jessie supported, but she still just had this weird habit of trying to make her own issues seem like this all everybody thing, like nobody else could understand what it was like, even though they could. For example,
I could feel that, y'all. I could feel that, like, you try to support somebody, but it's still not enough, and it seems like you're not even doing anything or supporting them. Like, you don't understand what I've been through and stuff like that. Like, not to, you know, minimize what she has been through, but as a supporter in that situation, it can be really difficult because that energy can be projected onto you all the time, and it could be a lot. Like, it literally can be a lot. It doesn't matter the time, just let us know. Okay, thank you guys. It'll be on my Instagram story.
Jessie was not the only member of Little Mix struggling with being criticized for her body and having an eating disorder.
Y'all just told me.
Went through the same thing, just on the opposite side. And even though Jessie has been
wait, hold on. I didn't see what it says. Anorexia. Oh, how I discovered from eating. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know. Jay didn't look anorexic to me at all. So, bro, people always got something negative to say. That's annoying, bro. I promise. I promise it's annoying.
Went through the same thing.
That's
just
crazy.
On the opposite side. And even though Jessie has been criticized for her body and stuff like that, she still had just very strange way of criticizing bodies herself.
How are you not fat? Guys, this is one thing that really teased me off about Perry. She can eat whatever she wants And literally will come in like 2 weeks later when she's been eating like an absolute pig and be like, I've lost weight.
I've lost
so
weight.
much shit.
Right.
You wouldn't believe it.
But you don't put on any weight.
Well, that's why I'm living in a pretty hoodie.
So she always be talking about the people weight like, oh, you don't put on any weight. Like, how? I mean, I feel like I said that before, you know, to somebody that was smaller to me, but like just repeating it over and over and over again is like, okay. Jessie went down in my estimation when she was laughing on live with the Nicki Minaj and about the other girls. It wasn't nice. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying. They was talking about that Nicki Minaj situation, which I don't know what happened. Hopefully she explains it into this video. In her X Factor days, Jade was severely anorexic. Wow. Okay. So I didn't even see the X Factor. I don't know. I gotta see a picture or something. I think her eating disorder started after her grandfather died. Oh wow. Which she also wrote that song, These Four Walls, or Pretend It's Okay. I don't remember. That's why people say she's pregnant, because she used to be super skinny. Oh wow. Exactly. Jade was considered as the tiny girl from Little Mix. It's always something, bro. It's literally always something. Like
Jessie also wasn't the only member of Little Mix who created a
not going to
documentary
defend Jessie, but
about
it was
their
mainly
struggles.
nervous
Leanne
laughing
also
because she
created
was
a documentary
uncomfortable.
which is called Race, Pop, and Power, where she talked about feeling like her blackness made her the least favored Little Mix girl.
Sometimes I felt I was being treated differently to my bandmates because of the colour of my skin.
For so many years, people always look at us as less.
I feel like invisible, and for so
I
long,
feel like
people would say to me, "It's in your head."
I'm a black woman, and I totally understand that. Like, yeah, it'd be like that. But everybody goes through things, y'all. Everybody goes through things, literally. So, yeah, they all were going through something. It wasn't like nobody, it was just Jessie was going through it. Everybody was going through it. So just battling. And that's every artist, every person in the music industry. Like, they're always going through something. Like, you might see the perfect side, but there's their comments like, oh, you should do this to yourself. We don't like you. We don't think that you're ugly, you're this, you're that. Like, we see the perfect side, but listen, you just honestly, it's easier said than done, but sometimes you got to ignore stuff like that. Somebody yesterday just said they were going to unfollow me. I'm like, bro, okay, I have 7,000 followers. Do you think that that's gonna hurt me? Like, no. It's like you gotta know what to dive into, and then yeah, people always gonna have something bad to say. No matter how hard you're working, no matter what you're doing, no matter how good of a talent it is, somebody is not gonna like you. And listen, if you ain't hating, honey, but listen, you ain't doing something right. Okay, my Instagram is IamAngelBlue. Can somebody put it in the chat?
I want to find out what I can do to fight the racism and
Thank you,
prejudice
Maren.
I see around me.
The documentary Race, Pop, and Power is extremely moving and illuminating. Leanne discusses feeling like she was being treated differently than the other girls, the pain of like being ignored by certain fans, only seeing white people in certain workspaces, the bigotry of the industry, fearing making the documentary in general, like fearing that people wouldn't want to hear her take on social issues. She also speaks about her place as a light-skinned black woman and
that's
colorism.
a whole
She
nother
confronts
situation.
Her fiance about colorism and some old tweets that surfaced of his. She discusses prejudice, feeling like her color defined her image in Little Mix, and it even captures the Black Lives Matter movement going on in the time that kind of put these issues into focus.
Oh, so that was around that time. That's when it was like a big thing about black shootings, like people getting shot. It was, that's damn, that don't help. That don't help at all. Jessie's always saying stuff about weight, though. It's so damaging to fans and triggering for people who's already struggling with eating. Exactly. Like, it's okay to say something. Like, it's not even okay to say something. Honestly, that's not even right. Honestly, because she's struggling with people saying stuff about her. So it's like the fact that you would say something about somebody else too, you can't do that. You can't do that.
And like I said, it
but
brings a
I
lot
do
of
understand
reality straight to the forefront. It just covers so much. But also going along with this, like I said earlier, Jade opened up a lot about her body image, but she also opened up about racism that she experienced growing up because she is Arab.
Growing up in a small town up north, and I was always seen as like the token darkie, which is the expression that was always used to describe us. I remember I went to school, I used to get pinned in the toilets, I'd have like bleach powder thrown on us, I would have like bindi marks again, which is so ridiculous because one, I'm Arab, so why are you putting a bindi on it?
So then it's just like this huge slap in the face when you sit back and realize that Leanne and Jade have been through a lot while also trying to support Jessie, just for Jessie to turn around and blackfish.
All right, I think this is about to happen.
It's messy. This is an issue that has been going on.
Somebody had messaged me on Instagram as soon as I said I'm about to start reacting to Little Mix. Somebody said, listen, when you reacting to Little Mix, it might get a little messy. Okay, there's gonna be some things about Jessie and bars. It might get a little messy because there's gonna be some things about Jessie. Period. Shipping a rapper, son, not you. But yeah, like, they already warned me ahead of time, like, this can get messy. And I'm like, dang, I didn't think it was like messy like this. Like, this is crazy. I mean, I don't even know all the details, but it has been messy. Like, it's been goods and it's been bads. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, what I was about to say, I do agree, but why didn't she shut it down? No matter how big Nicki Minaj is, she should have still shut it down. Disagree. She didn't help herself. Jessie hasn't completely shut out the fact that Little Mix don't exist, thankfully. She did respond to a TikTok comment saying that she has heard from Jade's Angel of My Dreams, and she said she loved it. Okay, I respect that. And listen, like, I don't know, man. Hopefully she talks about what happened, because I want to know.
For years, with Jessie and Little Mix fans calling her out for blackfishing, in which she always literally just blocked them on social media for the accusations. People started catching on a lot. BuzzFeed dropped an article about it. At one point, it went viral. She was trending for it. And then it all came to a head recently when she dropped her solo song Boys featuring Nicki Minaj. But first of all, let's pump the brakes for a second. What is blackfishing? I'm so glad you asked. Our best
what is
friend in the universe ever, Urban Dictionary says, commonly perpetrated by females of European descent, white, which involves artificial tanning, spray tanning, and tanning booths, and using makeup to manipulate facial features in order to appear to have some type of black African ancestry.
Wow, I didn't even put two and two together. Now I'm thinking about, I don't know why I thought it said backfishing, but it said blackfishing. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Basically, non-African descendants altering their appearance to appear black or racially ambiguous with makeup, hairstyles, cosmetic procedures, etc. Blackfishing is considered to be a form of cultural appropriation, which, if you don't know, is basically when you're taking elements from a certain culture and using them for profit or aesthetic without paying actual respect to the origin. This video was not meant to be like a deep dive video essay on blackfishing in general.
Most of the mixers were not interested in Jessie anymore, but you want to react to her stuff. But you want to react to her stuff, that's totally okay, I guess. If you react to Jessie, I recommend Bad Thing Is So Beautiful. Yeah, a couple of people in my comments on the other video, they reacted, what's the name, they told me to react to some of Jessie's stuff like that. Some of them still said they loved them, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still learning the story, you know what I'm saying? I still think she's a great artist regardless of what happened. You know, I feel like she's wrong in some situations, and I feel like I feel bad for her in some situations. So, you know, it's a crazy situation so far. And the video for the boys aged so badly. I got P. Diddy in it. Wait, what? Oh
general,
boy.
Or cultural appropriation in general. But if you're interested
P. Diddy, oh gosh. You better get on out of here. My boy is locked up for a reason.
I'm going to have some of my favorite video essays and commentaries about blackfishing linked in the description for your viewing. Please check them out. Educate yourselves. Know what you're talking about. This is a real issue. It's an important issue. And
I would love for you to react to My Love. I already reacted to it, honey. It's dropping today at 5:12. My love, my love. That's one Aria Star. I think that's the one. Yeah, I think so. I already reacted to it. It's out right now. Well, it's not react. 5:12. It'll be out.
And I would highly recommend learning as much
as you can. It was so good.
But yeah, Jessie has been participating in the topic at hand, blackfishing, for a while, tanning herself darker and darker over time in a way that's clearly not so-called.
Wow, you could see the difference. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Bro, her skin is beautiful. She doesn't have to be darker than what she has to be. Like, she looks good. Oh, man, y'all. That's crazy. I was a person who warned you on Insta. Okay. Mary, that was you? Sorry, your name is not Mary on Instagram. So, Wow, that's crazy.
Natural tan, and also to the point where she's been as dark as her black bandmate. But she also combined with that, you know, gets procedures to make her lips bigger and bigger. She wears like these big, you know, hairstyles that make her look racially ambiguous. And one time she even called herself an urban street kid. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but okay, Jesse. But anyway, like I said before, people noticed a while ago. People noticed years ago, and Jesse just blocked them instead of saying anything. And then when she did say something, it was recently in August, she said in an interview that she wasn't aware that people felt that way. And
look, racially ambiguous, I would never want to offend anyone, and that was really upsetting. I wasn't aware that's how people felt. She sounded bewildered by the allegation.
That it was upsetting that people felt that way. That's all she had to say about it.
It's upsetting. That's like somebody, that's like you feeling some type of way and it say, I'm upset that you feel that way. How you gonna be upset that I feel that way? I'm upset about something already and then you go, that is crazy. Like, that's not a good response at all. That's her natural hair. She naturally has curly hair from, that's why you said, okay, Marion, that's why you said that earlier in the video. You said she naturally has curly hair, and that's what you were telling me before. Got it. Hey, what's up, baby mom, J Mix? Oh, she got baby mom and J Mix. I know that's right, period.
Which is not true. But these accusations and conversations came down worse recently when Jessie released her music video for her first solo single, Boy, featuring Nicki Minaj. And that's because the whole point, like the lyrics of this song, are just about Jessie talking about liking a bad boy, being nasty and wild. So on that note, allow me to just read some of the lyrics to you. Love a little bitter and sweet, bad boy me recipe. Being nice, a little boring when you in between the sheets. When I ride that hee-haw, you know I know how to please ya. I like
Wait, hold up. Love a... I'm sorry. I wanted to hear what she said.
And when you in between the sheets, when I read her in the sweet. On that note, allow me to just read some of the lyrics to you. Love a little bitter in the sweet, bad boy me recipe. Being nice, a little boring when you in between the sheets. When I ride that hee-haw, you know.
Wait, why she read it like that? She making it seem like she said when I ride that hee-haw.
I know how to please ya. I like them tattoos and them gold teeth. Type to make me feel like I'm a baddie. I like the fire you're bringing out of me. Baby, something about him got me weak in the knees. The hole that you dug should be criminal. My mama won't see what I see in ya.
Okay, I'm gonna let her finish, y'all. Hee-haw is crazy. No, for real though. Like, what?
I don't know what it is. And then she goes on to repeat that she likes a bad boy over and over again. My problem with this comes when she says so hood, so good, so...
As a black person, I caught on to that automatically. Like, what? It's only...
damn taboo. You know how to please me, like it raw, baby. Sashimi.
Sashimi.
Hood. That's what you put in your... Okay. Pretty much repeats, you know, gold teeth, tattoos, Nicki drops a verse, and then she ends it with ready to knock a motherfucker out just to impress me. So you get what I'm saying here just with these lyrics. It's the visuals paired with these lyrics that make it head scratch.
Yeah. Like, we already know that you're talking about a black guy. A black hood guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are... Man, listen, we can talk about this all day, y'all. We can literally talk about stuff like this all day. This has been happening for years, okay? Literally. Bad Boys was a sample of Diddy's songs, Bad Boys for Life. Oh, okay. I gotta react to that too. So mainly, I'm from the same area as her, so I get how her brain works. Still a Jessie fan, just wish that 2021 can be delete from history, right? It seems like she had like a good head on her shoulders, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way like you present things and all of that stuff. Like I said, we still didn't get to the Nicki Minaj situation. Oh, she's gonna get to it. It says Jessie, Nicki, and blackface. Okay, cool. But what's the hood? As a very white person, I have never known what that actually means. The hood, listen, you don't want to go there. That's not ignorant. I mean, you just accent, so it's okay. You said as a very... I cannot. But the hood is not a safe place, okay? You don't want to go there. All right? Yeah. I mean, every place got a hood. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. That's the main reason for the crazy lyrics too. Ha ha ha. We're same, love Jessie but not the drama. Yeah, see, listen, if we could just love music without sometimes knowing the extra stuff, life would be so much easier. Okay, because some of these artists like P Diddy, like there's a people who love P Diddy, there's a lot of people who love R Kelly, but what is the extra stuff that comes with it? Sometimes it overshadows the artists and their music and their talents. It's like now that's all I'm thinking about, and now I don't even want to listen to you no more. Okay, I couldn't get over it. Mixer says she's standing on business. Okay, that's I mean fair enough, thank you. You're welcome.
Because in the music video, she goes on to portray said bad boy, making her feel like said baddie, and participating in said wild activities in the said hood, or as said hood type of guy, as literally just a black man wearing a do-rag. The whole thing just reinforces this like, harmful stereotype that black men who wear do-rags or... Her song
referenced Diddy, and he was in the video. Oh, see, I gotta react to the video to actually know what y'all talking about. So yeah, we're gonna react to this video probably next stream and stuff like that, so I can understand. Cause like, yeah,
have gold teeth or even tattoos are bad. They're so criminal. They're so hood, and racially reduces them.
When you say it like that, it do feel like
glorifies it, uses microaggressions, and fetishizes black men. Not only the stereotypes about black men, by the way, but the entire music video is using a black aesthetic very clearly and obviously, but it's also using the black aesthetic to reinforce negative belief, and she's profiting off of it. There's a super amazing, wonderful article that explores all of this way in depth if you want to read a little bit more and understand more about that.
I want to know the deets.
And this problem becomes even worse when you realize that Jessie has been radio silent about black issues for her entire career. Black Lives Matter protests, silence from Jessie. She never said anything in support of Leanne or her documentary. And then when this issue was brought up, she just kept deflecting it by saying she grew up on black music and black culture. And then
oh boy, like I hate getting into stuff like this, y'all. This is crazy. Jessie's documentary on her mental health is really good though, because it shows how she has so many layers to her, and she's a really complicated person, and it has so many struggles. Yeah, I definitely want to react to her documentary and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm a black person, and I understand, and some people may not be aware of certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like I might not be aware of certain cultures and certain things. So it's like, I'm not automatically going to judge her, you know what I'm saying? Or feel some type of way about her because of this is a nap. Now, I have an open mind. I'm very open-minded. So therefore, like I said, I feel like she's very talented. Now, could she have done things differently? Totally. Of course. But we all make mistakes, and sometimes we're not aware of what we're doing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not know like certain things until after you do it. Like, certain people just, they don't register in their head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to be a person, but we could quickly react to boys after this so we could sweep this chapter under the rug to actually focus on, okay, you know what? Okay, Mirren. You ate that up. You convinced me, definitely. That's a good idea. I commented on YouTube, but I don't know if my comment got deleted. I just didn't see it there yet. But I suggest reacting to a Pop Star Academy documentary on Netflix, which forms as the case who currently have 6 songs out right now. And one of the girls have a project of 3 songs out right now. Okay, I got you. I'm about to screenshot it right now. I don't know if I did see this, honestly. But yeah, sometimes it takes me like days to read comments, y'all. But listen, I'm going to see every comment, okay? So thank you for commenting this again as well. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to definitely check it out. I just screenshot it, so it's in my notes so I don't forget, okay?
And when an interviewer tried to bring up the fact that Leanne has also had a documentary where she talked about struggles and stuff like that, Jessie simply dismissed those struggles by saying that Leanne is better at handling them, basically implying that her issues are not as bad.
I've interviewed...
Oh, not a good answer, y'all. Not a good answer. I love that. Good, thank you. W. Mirren, y'all. W. Mirren.
Leanne about a similar thing that she went through. So she was searching out the online hate. Did you guys ever discuss it?
No. I knew it affected Leanne though. Yeah. She's better at dealing with it than me. Yeah.
I just don't understand saying that you
I get it. She's better dealing with it than me. You know how some people just don't know how to talk, you know what I'm saying, like that? Like, I don't feel like she meant it in that way, but I do understand how it could be interpreted as well. So, you know, yeah, I get it. You know, some people just, like I said, they're not like thinking about, they just say stuff and it might come out wrong and stuff like that. I hope she didn't mean it like that. I don't think that she would do that to Leanne, but like I said, I don't know enough history about Little Mix to even know. So yeah.
Love black culture, but then profiting off of it, but then not expressing that you care when black people are being targeted, including your own bandmate and decade-long friend. After all of this, though, Nicki Minaj did an Instagram live stream with Jessie that was supposed to be kind of talking about boys and addressing this situation, but
okay, so this the Nicki Minaj stream right here. Okay. I don't think she meant it that way either, but it looked like she was dismissing Leanne's struggles, and that's why I said I totally understand, you know, like how it came off, because the first thing, like, oh yeah, she's better handling it than me. Like, you didn't have to even put yourself in it. Like, still, either way, just because she's better handling it doesn't mean that she doesn't want to go through it. So I get it. I agree. Oh, Leanne is so underrated. She released an EP last year and it's so good. Oh, we gotta react to all of that stuff. I just reacted to Leanne, her video, My Love. So it is definitely coming out today at 5/12. Okay, and for YouTube, this might be out a little bit, so it's definitely out for y'all. Okay, period. Guys, hot take. I love Perry's music video. So freaking music, like You Go Away is that. Oh, I gotta react to that too. It's so good. My favorite single from Perry. Yep. And if you read Leanne's memoir, I believe, you'll find a paragraph about her very dear ex-friend who was a white man who dismissed her struggles. Oh, damn, Mary. Yes, baby, my favorite single. That is my period. We got y'all. Listen, we going. Yeah. I got you. Hold on. Let me screenshot some of this stuff. Okay. After like we finished doing like Little Mix and stuff like that, I definitely want to dive into their solos and stuff like that. Like, I've been diving into like little, like Jade, of course, because that's where I first found out about Little Mix, is from Jade, and then I just reacted to a Leanne single. So yeah, definitely.
It ended up just being a live stream where Nicki completely shredded Leanne the entire time, calling her jealous, defending Jessie's blackfishing, and trying to deflect by saying plenty of people do what Jessie does. And the whole time,
do they have a video of this, you know, this Instagram live? Because I need to know. First of all, Nicki Minaj saying that she jealous. She don't even know her. That's why I'm saying, like, I can't even sit here. Not that none of us knows this, but like, I don't even feel like Nicki Minaj even knew enough to even, man. Oh, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. No Hard Feelings is my favorite EP. Only Queen Leanne can make it, period. But I had no ideas, as I aren't the biggest readers. I just didn't think I needed to be said. It's very dismissive. What I was gonna say, well, the entire chapter was I'm set it to read. Yeah, I was right here at this point. Yep, I sent you on Insta that too. How you oh, you did? Oh, dang, Marion. Oh boy, I gotta go in by this. It's in this video. Oh, okay. You'll find it in the live of YouTube. Okay, Vernice said it's in the video, so cool.
Jessie sat there, smirked, smiled, nodded, laughed.
Take them text messages and
well, all I had to do was press play. It was right there. Hold on.
And Jessie sat there, smirked, smiled, nodded, laughed.
Take them text messages and shove it up your fucking ass. Because when you do clown shit, I gotta treat you and talk to you like you a clown. If you was in this woman's group and you ain't talk about this shit for 10 years, and as soon as you see she got a video come out with Nicki Minaj and Puffy, now you sending the stations text messages and all this shit. If you want a solo career, baby girl, just say that. Tell all of these singers that y'all follow and all of these reality TV people that y'all follow, tell them to take off their spray tan. That means the black.
I feel like Leanne. I mean, I feel like Jessie could have definitely said something. Like, if she's talking about somebody that I know, like, I'm not just Nicki Minaj is very big. Okay, I know some of you guys are not all from the like, y'all not in US. Nicki Minaj is huge globally. So the fact that, you know, she is saying all of this stuff, like, everybody can see this. It's 100,000 people watching her video right now, and she's talking about her girl group member. Well, I guess they wasn't even a group at this time. She's talking about it, and it's like, you ain't say nothing. Like, not one thing. You ain't say nothing. Like, I would have been like, nah. Like, it's okay. Like, I understand Nicki Minaj has every right to feel the way she feel. You know, she's putting her intake on it. But as Jessie, she should have stepped in and corrected that right there and then. Regardless if they were on good terms, you don't do that. Because y'all have history. You know what I'm saying? What I was about to say. There's a video of the whole live, which is an hour plus. Oh, there's a clip of 12 minutes that are full on about this drama. Okay, so maybe we gotta react to that next time. One album I suggest listening to is LM5. Yeah, as a female. Okay, yeah. They already said we gonna do a whole little mix album reaction and stuff like that. LM5, and that's what everybody kept voting LM5, y'all. It's about female empowerment in their glory days when they were at their peak of their career. Includes bangers such as Shout Out to My Ex. Oh yeah, Shout Out to My Ex. Oh yes, I love that. Power, I did not react to that. And Touch, I didn't react to that. Both are available on YouTube. Period. Yikes. This is a reference to the DMs. Exactly. Nikki was over for me at that moment, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they're commenting on all of that stuff, like, and like, I just feel like first of all, me stepping into somebody's putting my intake about my friend, that's like somebody saying something about Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj is like this, you know what I'm saying, and they had a fallout. I don't feel like Nicki Minaj would have took that, you know what I'm saying. I feel like she would have been like, regardless if we on speaking terms or not, we're not doing that. So yeah, see, I think I have nothing against Nicki, but she talks too badly about literally other people as if she's the superior. Yeah, Nicki is very outspoken, you know what I'm saying. See, I think Jessie should have ended the live. Because she was really good friends with all the other, and that's what I'm saying. They just stayed in the live and let Nicki Minaj just say all the crap, and that's what you should have butted in. Like, if somebody, I don't care, we not on the best of terms, and then you're on live, Instagram live. This is not a conversation, you know, that was had in private. This is publicly. Like, you knew this was gonna be seen, and you ain't say nothing. Come on, bro. Nah, bro. I saw this live. It was literally heartbreaking seeing Leanne being talked about like that. I had to exit. Oh, you seen it live? Oh wow. See, heck no. Nicki frustrates me so much. LOL, she's full of coming at someone who Jessie views as a sister, but then on top of that, Jessie did nothing but look uncomfortable. Like, Jessie at least acknowledged. Yeah, that don't look too good, y'all. It don't. DNA and LM5. Please react to 2 albums. Yeah, I got y'all. Honestly, Lil Mix albums are amazing. Guaranteed they're also, of course. This, oh my gosh, y'all, this stressing me out like it just happened yesterday. This is crazy. Like, these are people that were by your side, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if y'all not on the best speaking terms, you know, I don't know the situation like fully, like I said, like I'm still processing everything that I'm learning about it, but it don't look too good, y'all. It don't look too good, and I can see how it can be taken out. She's not saying nothing. She's just looking.
A long blonde weave wig down to our feet. Screams just insecurity. It screams that you're jealous. Only jealous people do things like this.
She's literally not saying, and I do see the uncomfortability. Like, I feel like she's like, I should not be here right now, but I'm not gonna say anything because it's Nicki Minaj and this is and that. Like, bro, I I reckon she thought she was good being in live with someone. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, I just said, yeah, exactly. Being as big as Nicki Minaj, it probably went to her head, right? But still, she could have shut it down. I don't care how big you are, honey. If you're talking about somebody that's truly, first of all, we wouldn't be on live talking. That's number one. Number one, we would have not been on live talking. Like, nobody see nothing wrong with that. Like, what? I hope one day all the girls come back to good terms. I really do too, because like I feel like they have such a bond in the history. Like when I was watching the introduction to Little Mix and stuff like that, I seen the chemistry. It was so genuine. Like they seem like they really love each other. Like they're really, really good friends. To be honest, I echo that thought. What's the name? But I feel like she's also fearful of Nicki Minaj, obviously, because it's the Nicki Minaj. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And first of all, Nicki Minaj has a very strong personality. So it can be like intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, you know, to each his own. I still love Nicki Minaj regardless. I love her music. Okay. I love her music. And, but I feel like she should have stayed out of this, Little Mix's business. I don't know if she got brought into it or what. Well, I guess it happened after she did the song with Nicki Minaj. Did she do? I think. I don't know. But yeah, I can't. I don't like stuff like that. I really don't. I don't like. Why are you going to live? Why are you talking about this on live? This is nobody's business. This is not the world's business. This is a situation between you and your friend that needs to be talked about, not on live. That's literally crazy. That's literally crazy. Jade and Perry are still very close. I'm sure they are, because listen, the group is still together, right? Saying, but I highly doubt that Jessie will join the band again, even if they do talk again, because she left because of trolling. Right, yeah. Being compared, which won't change if she rejoins. Also, OTR mixers will be federally looking out to take care of her head. Gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest. Oh my gosh, Mirren, Sam, oh my gosh, OT mixers are scary. OT3 mixers. Oh, the three. Oh snap, that don't scare me. The 3 mixers. Okay, so not okay. I got you. OT3 mixers is crazy. Yeah, I don't think Jessie. Oh boy, I think I got some OT3 mixers on my what's the name? On my YouTube channel. Comment down if you an OT3 mixer, y'all, or y'all just mixers. Oh boy, I'm scared, y'all. I feel like in YouTube y'all gonna be eating these comments up, honey. Gosh. Negative opinions about Jessie. I will forever be OT4. Oh man. Okay. So it's OT4, OT3. Got it.
I just can't even tell you how infuriating it is to sit there and watch that happen. And in this Instagram live, they really, really try and make this a problem that just spawned out of nowhere because Jessie is a solo artist now. When, like I said, this has been a problem for a long time. People have been saying stuff for a long time. Jessie just always ignored it. And then made it worse by releasing said song with Nicki. And it's not, but if it was something that was just now being brought up, it doesn't matter. It's still a problem. You know what I mean? I'm a forever mixer. Like
no matter how members no matter how much members there are, period. Because I'll never erase history. It'll never erase. That's true. OT3, of course. We got an OT3 up in here. We got OT4. Oh gosh, OT3 and OT4 up in here.
Woman is telling you firsthand that you're doing something extremely
without
harmful,
Jessie.
and all
I
you
agree.
can think to do is defend yourself and deflect. It's just really upsetting and disappointing to see Leanne being painted out as this angry, jealous black woman by another black woman, especially to help a white.
Listen, let me tell you. I'm black, okay, and that's honestly that's where we get the most hate from our own culture, y'all. Not necessarily like everybody's gonna get hate from everywhere, but I'm just saying in the African American culture, the most hate come from us, from each other. It's really sad. Like it's really, really sad. Like you would think, man, like I said, this is bigger than that. It's so much deeper. Like,
white women continue being extremely insensitive and problematic. I think it's important to remember, regardless of drama, the drama aspect of this, regardless of who sent what text and who said what to who and who did this and who betrayed who and whose fave does this, regardless of all of that, Jessie is still blackfishing and perpetuating harmful racial stereotypes. Like, nothing else about this entire situation will suddenly make that not true or okay. I feel like people are just trying to pile stuff on. Like, this text message said this, and this person also does this, and this person then. Like, throw away the drama, Jessie is still blackfishing. It's just Jessie can take off the curly wig, you know? She can stop tanning excessively. She can stop getting lip filler. But black women can't take it off. They get put in danger, harassed, taunted, rejected in every corner of life when people like Jessie can just take it off. And the way that she's continuously been ignorant and selfish.
I thank you, girl, for taking up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get it. I love to look at all perspectives of things, y'all. I'm very open-minded. I love to look at both sides of the situation. Like, of course I get the other side as Leanne. Hello, I'm black. You understand? I understand. Definitely. Number one. Number two, like, I'm thinking about Jessie, like, maybe she felt better like that. Maybe she felt like she'll be accepted more. Like, I love to dive deep into where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? Like, what is it about this? Like, why did she do this? Did she feel better in this life? Did she feel like she wasn't good enough on that side? She might have felt like she was too light, you know what I'm saying? And maybe she was like, if I'm tanner, they'll like me better. Like, more looking like black or whatever like that, it'll be better. It can get so deep, y'all. Like, it literally can get so deep. It's crazy.
And careless is really disappointing. There's just a lot of layers here. The blackfishing, but also you don't speak up for the black community, but also you are currently back.
Nah, I do understand that as well too. I do understand. Well, if you gonna do that, you know, hello, represent at least. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, OT3 are acting like Jessie didn't do anything. They didn't achieve anything with them, and for them, Girly carried a good enough on her own. And the whole concept of it just annoys me because it diminishes actual history, actual artistry, and their artists' actual emotions. Yeah, that's crazy. I miss them doing harmonies as OT4. Their confetti acoustic 8 though. Yes, I'm gonna react to the confetti acoustic next stream, because listen, it was in high demand, very high demand. Okay, period. Hi from France. Hey from France. Hey, France in the building. Yeah. Jessie used to be my favorite member of Little Mix. Oh wow, in terms of vocals, but I'm not sure how I feel about her now because she is very controversial. I don't hate her, but I don't really like her much anymore, but still can respect her as a person and feel like I can relate to her because I've had similar struggles to her when it came to my body image and comparing myself to others and etc. And I feel like this is something that a lot of people go through. It's the extra stuff. Like I said, I don't really feel like Jessie's a bad person. I just feel like the way she does things is not the best. If that makes sense. Like, what she went through, I feel like we all can, like, somehow relate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Agreed. I love Between Us, but it sounded too much like she refined pop sound, or at least the singles did. I do like Cut You Off, Trash Between Us, and No Love Sweet and Just Did No Hit with Me. It feels so commercial and did not hit like pre-21 Little Mix songs. Oh my gosh, we need a reaction to Christmas Magic too by Pierre. Oh gosh. All right, y'all. We gonna react to some videos. But we got one more video. Y'all told me to do Bad Boys, I think. Comment down below if that was the video y'all said.
Stabbing your black friend. It's just all these things combined. It's just so disappointing. I think the people who are disappointed and upset with both Nikki and Jessie are right in their opinions, and they're allowed to feel that way.
Yeah. conclusion.
But I think overall here, looking at the big picture that we just painted, it's more than clear that being in a girl group is a lot, and even more and even more and more. The near perfection, powerhouse, mainstay and musicness of it all is not the whole truth all the time. Everyone in Little Mix has dealt with a lot, you know, the sexism, lack of control, the sabotage.
I forgot about the sexism. That was the first thing where flirt with the what's the name, the US team. What? Are you serious? So that they can push us over here in the US? Are you crazy? So my talent is not enough. I gotta do something. Like, come on, bro. Nah, baby. Jesse's voice, although is only 3 out of the 4 voices, she did stand out in the sense that I added it more depth into. She was a very wide register. That's the main reason the trio songs just don't hit for me. So you feel like it was better with Jesse in there? Boys, yeah. Bad Boys. Okay, got you. And Jay's Britt behind the scenes. Okay, got you. Thank you, Vernisa. Her voice is so unique. Agreed, but still blended so well with the girls, and the harmonies will forever be on point.
The workload,
bittersweet moment, y'all.
Cyberbullying, mental health destruction. These are the things that are under the surface for pop icons like Little Mix.
Shout out to us. This is the longest we've been on stream, y'all. Shout out to us.
Also, even more so, the racism that Leanne has opened up about and struggled with is extremely eye-opening, not just for her, but so many people like her. And I highly recommend watching Race Pop and Power if you haven't seen it already. I'm
Race Pop and Power
links in the description for you if you want to go.
Can somebody comment at Race Pop and Power so I can screenshot that? Thank you. You got a lot of reacted to. I would be set for all of it, period. This is a whole movie theater. I just got here. What Little Mix songs did I miss? Actually, you didn't miss no Little Mix songs. We're about to react to Bad Boys and stuff. I'm just finding out the information about Jesse and stuff like that. Like, how did the girls split up? What happened? What was the hardships facing? All of that stuff like that. So you just in time. Race Pop and Power. Thank you, Coley.
Watch it. And although I wouldn't wish suffering on anyone, and I think we all need to listen to and learn from Jesse's struggles, I also think that the current criticism directed at her is more than extremely fair, and conversations calling out blackfishing and harmful racial stereotypes like that should never stop taking place. And I definitely think that people in the public, like you and me, should take things like this as an opportunity to learn and educate, because that's
ourselves.
All we can really do.
I agree.
All we can really do. But yeah, that is a little bit about the girl group and Little Mix reality as far as the behind the scenes hard conversations and unfortunately public fallouts. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you learned something. That's
kind of crazy though. Little Mix were forced to flirt with American radio executives but declined, which is why they weren't as big as they could have been. And there's a lot of stuff surrounding this topic. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Bad Boys, jingle bell, jingle. Wait, what? You ready? Oh, I guess that's how the song go. Are you ready? Oh gosh.
My goal here.
See, y'all gotta join the Twitch stream, YouTube. Like, we be lit over here. Like, hello.
My platform and my love for music and the industry and all the ins and outs of everything to do something good and also share my opinions. That's a big part of this too. Like I said, I do hope to cover Little Mix again in the future in a much more positive light, maybe in the It Factor or something of the sort. But for now, don't forget to check out my description box for my social medias. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I have my Patreon down there. Don't forget for special bonus videos. And I also have my music request forms down there if you guys have a video that you want to see. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. Jasmine told us all the tea, honey. She told us all the tea, okay? Shout out to her for educating herself so much on, Little Mix and stuff like that. I think that's absolutely amazing. You know what I'm saying? She knew the details from the ins and outs from everything. So she taught me a lot, okay? Yeah. Oh, the legacy Little Mix is leaving behind. She got some more stuff. Maybe we got to react to some more of her stuff. Okay. Shout out to Vanessa for this video again. And yeah, tell me, I really want to hear, y'all thoughts on this exact, how y'all feel about the situation, what are your thoughts? I really want to know, so we have a start a conversation in the comments, y'all. We having a conversation over here, but I really want to see YouTube, tell me what y'all feel about this situation. How did you feel when this was going on? Did you see the live? How do you feel about Jessie? Was she right or wrong in the situation? It could be, like I said, this could be real messy, y'all. It really can be messy. And I understand, both perspectives, and yeah, it's a lot. And how all the girls were feeling, like, this is crazy. I would have never known from reacting from this one video that we would come all the way here, and this was all behind the scenes. But now when I was looking at Jade's video and stuff like that, it all makes sense behind the music industry with Simon and all of that stuff. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. I just feel like she should make a public apology, and that's all. We'll see. I would love to react to that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to react to that. Okay. Yes, oh my gosh, about the video, about the legacy mix video, Leaving Us Behind, so useful to new mixers, and I love that video. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna react to that one too. Secret Love Song, please. Secret Love Song, please. It's amazing. Let's iconic, but also do the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much, YouTube, for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Y'all, your girl's at 7,000 subscribers. Period. We on our way to 8. You know what I'm saying? We lit, y'all. God is good. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Like I said, I really want to see how you guys feel about this video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, tell your aunties, your uncles, nieces, nephew, everybody in the family to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch so I can be able to talk to you guys while I'm reacting. I'm usually live on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays. And check my Instagram for the time. It usually ranges around 3, 5, or earlier than that. Sometimes 7 if it's an emergency. Okay, Eastern time. And yeah, y'all stay tuned. Okay, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.